Presented by Listen Headlines, latest world news from trusted sources. Updating daily at 6 a.m. New York.
Washington Post World.
August 31st, 5:09 America, New York. Baby killed by hailstone in storm in northeast Spain. Officials say a 20-month-old baby girl has died after being hit by a massive hailstone during a fierce storm in the northeastern Spanish town of La Bisbal d'Empordà.
BBC News World.
August 31st, 5:05 America, New York. Mikhail Gorbachev. Remembering a warm-hearted and generous man. The BBC's Steve Rosenberg recalls his meetings with the late Mikhail Gorbachev over the past 20 years.
Mirror World News.
August 31st, 5:03 America, New York. Mushroom picker miraculously pulled out alive 4 days after falling into 24-feet hole. Sergei Khmelevsky, 37, had no food but remarkably survived by drinking water from a puddle as he shouted and banged for help in a forest infested with wild bears and tigers in Nevichi in the Primorsky region of eastern Russia.
New York Times World News.
August 31st, 5 o'clock America, New York. Mexico's leader vowed, hugs not bullets, but the carnage continues. The president disbanded the federal police and created the National Guard to tackle soaring violence. That 3 years later, criminal cartels have expanded their reach. Members of the National Guard providing security at a crime scene in Celaya last week.
Washington Post World.
August 31st, 4:54 America, New York. EU countries torn over Russian tourist visa ban move. Northern European Union countries are calling for a broad ban on tourist visas for Russian citizens.
Mirror World News.
August 31st, 4:50 America, New York. Boy, 11, dies in freak accident after sandcastle he built with friend collapsed on him. 2 schoolboys were playing on a beach close to where they lived in the Mall region of Chile and had built a massive sandcastle when one tried to tunnel underneath.
Fox World News.
August 31st, 4:47 America, New York. 3-year-old Mexican girl reportedly wakes up at her own funeral, dies hours later. The family of a 3-year-old girl in Mexico is suing a hospital for negligence after the child woke up at her own funeral after doctors and staff at the hospital declared her dead.
Mirror World News.
August 31st, 4:42 America, New York. Traumatized mom's horrifying ordeal as 15-week-old son bitten by false widow spider. Sarah Jane Dennehy's baby son Charlie was enjoying playing with toys at their home in Shanghai, Cork, when he began screaming hysterically after he was bitten a number of times by the venomous false widow spider.
Washington Post World.
August 31st, 4:21 America, New York. https://www.washingtonpost.com/world/2022/08/38-90A-FC4015DFC8F_UTM_source equals RSS and UTM_medium equals referral and UTM_campaign equals WP_world. The UN Weather Agency is predicting the phenomenon known as La Niña is poised to last through the end of this year, a mysterious triple dip, the first this century, caused by 3 straight years of its effect on climate patterns like drought and flooding worldwide.
BBC News World.
August 31st, 3:41 America, New York. Switzerland's vanishing glaciers threaten Europe's water supply. Ice in the Swiss Alps provides water for rivers, crops and the cooling of nuclear power stations.
BBC News World.
August 31st, 3:20 America, New York. Taiwan fires live rounds at drones near outlying islands. It comes as Taiwan has complained of repeated harassment by Chinese drones close to its islands.
Time. August 31st, 1:35 America, New York. Floppy disks are still used for 1,900 government procedures in Japan. They must go, its digital minister says. Japan's digital minister, who's vowed to rid the bureaucracy of outdated tools from the Henko stamp to the fax machine, has now declared war on a technology many haven't seen for decades, the floppy disk.
Time.
August 31st, 1:14 America, New York. UN team heads to the troubled Zaporizhzhia nuclear plant in Ukraine. Kyiv, Ukraine. A team of international nuclear inspectors was heading Wednesday to the Zaporizhzhia nuclear power plant caught in the middle of the fighting in southern Ukraine amid international concern of a potential accident or radiation leak.
World News. Breaking international news and headlines, Sky News.
August 31st. 047 America New York. Ukraine will be liberated. Major offensive in South has had some successes. A major Ukrainian offensive against Russian forces in the south of Ukraine has had some successes, a senior official has told Sky News. Ukrainian armed forces say counteroffensive underway as smoke seen rising in Kherson. CNN World News.
August 31st. 009 America New York, starve or freeze to death. Millions of elderly Brits fear a grim choice this winter as costs spiral. When she first started to shed some weight, Yvonne de Burgo quipped that she could afford to lose it.